3, 2, 1. Welcome to HeartBeatHero Radio. We haven't started yet. It's the 5 minutes before the show starts, but we're just getting everything set up. I hope you can hear me. If you can't hear me, please tell me so. I'll type in an app. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? And we're going to get this show started. We have Kitka. We got Helsinki Project, the Coolmowee, and Boss on the show tonight. They're going to play some trivia with us, and I'm going to have an interview with Kitka and play some of their tracks. It's an exciting show. Can't wait for everybody to join in at 7:30 p.m. Paris time. That's in about 4 minutes. Dodgy Dodo in the chat. How you doing? Thank you for that confirmation. That helps me out a lot. Bokanoid in the chat. Thanks for joining in. Team Rhoda gonna be here tonight, I hope. Hey, Helsinki Project joining in on the chat. Hesdy, how you doing? Crime City guitarist Twain has joined us. Thank you for joining in, man. So tell me, guys, what are your New Year's resolutions? What are your New Year's resolutions? Want to hear from you. Robin Lights has joined us, the CEO of video. All right, gonna start the show in 20 seconds. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, I would like to thank my Patreon supporters, Jefferson Rift, Robin Lights, and Keith Atherton. If you would like to support the show, make sure and become a Patreon supporter at patreon.com/HeartBeatHero. Also, one quick shout out to John Ory of SynthPopLover.com, another synthwave show you should definitely check out. He will be coming on the show as a trivia guest very soon. Alrighty then, let's get this show on the road.
You are listening to Heartbeat Hero Radio. This episode is sponsored by Lit Gaming Arena and the Lit Gaming Arena podcast, your number one weekly source of video game news and entertainment. To learn more, go to lga.gg or type in Lit Gaming Arena into the search bar. Enjoy the show.
Previously on the Christmas special of Heartbeat Hero Radio.
It's me, Steven, and it's business up front and a party in the back.
Hey! My look-alike for Joe.
You've done well. It looks just like me.
All right, Flo, let's see if it meets up. John Lennon. Jeff, you're up next.
Oh, hey. Yeah, I'll take it.
And finally, Steven. You can leave everything on, Steven.
That's what she said.
Oh, take everything off, Steven. Take
Here we
it all
go.
off,
Here we go.
baby.
I knew it, my man with the Bieber holes.
Hi, this is Clank, and you're listening to Heartbeat Hero Radio.
Hi, this is Josh and Ricky from Munatix, and you're listening to Heartbeat Hero Radio.
Hey, what's going on, guys? This is 8X, and you're listening to Heartbeat Hero Radio.
Hey, this is Joe from the Ozone Nightmare podcast.
Hi, this is Robin Lights, and you're listening to Heartbeat Hero Radio.
Hi, this is Karen Zoe Lee.
Hi, I'm Sin Street.
This is Sequenza.
Oh, hello. It's me, Steven from Hot Heels.
Heartbeat Hero Radio Show.
This is the Heartbeat Hero Radio Show. Have a good time listening to great music, artist interviews, and some nice trivia games right now on this very channel.
It's Saturday night, January 15th, 2021. Happy New Year! And welcome to Heartbeat Hero Radio, live on twitch.tv/HeartbeatHero. My name is Daniel Barton, and I am your friendly neighborhood synthwave fan. Tonight, I will be interviewing Frida and Frederick, the duo called Kitka from Sweden. And for the trivia, we have Helsinki Project from Ireland, Coolmowee from Canada, and my good friend Boss from the Netherlands. And also, the duo Kitka will be joining us for trivia. Do you like this show? Now, let me know by leaving a rating on my Spotify show page, Heartbeat Hero Radio. And we got some shout outs to the chat. Thank you all for joining me on this show. Dodgy Dodo, Vocanoid, Helsinki Project, Hesdy, Crime City Key Guitarist AK Twain, Robin Lights, the CEO of Video, RoccoDestro, Johnny Boy, Shark Bay Music, Gaming Gravehold, Russell Nash, and Toby. Now, I hope you all had a great new year, and this is what the chat said about their New Year's resolutions. So let's see what they all said. Crime City Key Guitarist is getting ready to read more books. Helsinki Project is getting back to the gym and getting fat. Robin Lights' New Year's resolution is up to the resolution and have quality over quantity. And Dodgy Dodo said New Year's resolution is to be productive, and finally do something with his YouTube channel. Next up is Bjørgen, a Dutch producer and songwriter. He's a singer for the group Only Seven Left and also a singer for Daredevil's band. And he's an 80s enthusiast. What more could you ask for? This next video of his has over 1.5 million views on YouTube. It's an 80s version of a song by a Dutch comedian called Hans Teeuwen. The song is about what you do with your penis when you're in the lockdown. This is Hans Teeuwen, Lockdown Lil extended 80s version featuring Bjørgen.
goed. Er zitten van die dekhengsten thuis die denken... wat moet ik met mijn lullende lockdown? Weet je wel? Moet ik met mijn lullende lockdown? Moet ik met mijn lullende lockdown?
Vrijdagavond 9 uur, zit met mijn pik in mijn hand, staren naar de muur. Ik zit met mijn lullende lockdown. Lege flessen, restjes koken, het is een teringzooi. Ben normaliter een dekhengst op zoek naar zijn prooi. Ik zit met mijn lul in de lockdown. Ik zit gevangen, dit kan niet langer. Nachten zonder mezelf te vermaken. Ik schreeuw het zo nodig van de dagen. Moet ik met mijn lul in de lockdown? Moet ik met mijn lul in de lockdown? Dozen stilte in de straat vannacht. Geen vrouwelijk schoon dat de pijn verzacht. Ik zit met mijn lul in de lockdown. Buiten zijn er rellen, het is 11:15. Maar ik zit binnen converseren met mezelf. Kan iemand me nu alsjeblieft verlossen naar deze hel? Moet ik met mijn lul in de lockdown? Moet ik met mijn lul in de lockdown?
koester hem. Dat is de enige vriend die je nog een hand mag geven. En die in je gezicht mag spugen.
Oh yeah, that was Hans Teeuwen with Lockdown Lil extended 80s version featuring Bjørgen. And we got one shout out. We got shout out to Gravehold. Thank you for joining us. Next up is Thomas Anderson, known professionally as Waveshaper. He's an electronic Swedish musician specializing in synthwave. Anderson is also featured in the 2019 documentary film The Rise of the Synths, which explores the origin and growth of the synthwave genre. This was the #1 synthwave track of 2021, selected by NewRetrowave.com. This is the Phantom Machine movie edit by Waveshaper. think, is it ended? Is it over? Yeah, that was the Phantom Machine movie edit by Waveshaper. We got some shout outs to the chat. Stephanie and S-Dwarfs. Next up is a retro vibe synth pop band called Munatix. Located in Genk, Belgium, they love releasing electronic music with a positive, energetic feel, and they are inspired by vintage synths. Check them out at munatix.bandcamp.com or on YouTube. They have been here on Heartbeat Hero Radio. Make sure to check out the interview on episode 27. In this next video clip, Munatix turned an abandoned pool into an original music video worth watching. Now get your swimsuit on and your dancing shoes and get ready to shake your booty. This is Fool Around by Munatix.
Say that's more like it. Wanna keep you going. Try it and read it. Gotta keep me moving. Want to keep me moving now. Set my heart on fire. In summer season, it's not for hire. Must be a reason. There must be a reason now. Say you love, try it out, make me shove, try it loud. Now go up, follow down, in close up, make me proud. Say you love, try it out, make me shove, try it loud. Now go up, follow down, in close up, make me proud. I just want to fool around and look at a girl I love, that I love, that I love. My feet are stomping to the ground. I'm wondering what you're thinking of, thinking of, thinking of. Did speak now to you? Do you got a second? If to make my debut, please do respond. Hope you will respond now. It's real big torment. Wanna see me begging, trying to be more decent. Wanna have me sweating, want to have me sweating now. Say you love, try it out, make me shove, try it loud. Now go up, follow down, in close up, make me proud. Say you love, try it out, make me shove, try it loud. Now go up, follow down, in close up, make me proud. I just want to fool around and look at a girl I love, that I love, that I love. My feet are stomping to the ground. I'm wondering what you're thinking of, thinking of, thinking of. To feel love and you want to say no, but that's not the thing I want you know. Just say go. My body is hot for you, wanting to die for. I hope that you want to let me in your candy store. I just want to fool around. My feet are stomping to the ground. Say you love, try it out, make me shove, try it loud. Now go up, follow down, it goes up, make me proud. Say you love, try it out, make me shove, try it loud. Now go up, follow down, it goes up, make me proud. I just want to fool around and look at a girl I love, that I love, that I love. My feet are stomping to the ground. I'm wondering what you're thinking of, thinking of, thinking of.
Wait a minute. Bring it down.
That's it. Come on, girl. Yeah, that's it. Come on. Drop that beat. You want more? You want more? Come on. 1, 2, 3, 4. I just want to fool around and look at a girl I love, that I love, that I love. My feet are stomping to the ground. I'm wondering what you're thinking of, thinking of, thinking of.
Oh yeah, that was Fool Around by Munatix. Our next artist has generated over more than 6 million streams on Spotify. Essy is a Nashville-based artist, and last time here on Heartbeat Hero Radio, I played her track called Stranger. This is her latest track available on Spotify called Dancefloor by Essy.
I've been dancing with your demons. You can't hear me when I'm screaming. Pull me down and hold me hostage. Watch me burn like all your crosses. You say all the right things. I'm walking on strings. Come cut me loose. If you're gonna take me out tonight, better look me dead in the eyes. If you're gonna kill me, do it on the dance floor. If you're gonna hang me out to dry, bury me under neon lights. If you're gonna kill me, do it on the dance floor. Like a devil in disguise, you dress me up in all your lies. Born from ashes, I will rise. Don't show up in black and cry for me when you're the one who made me bleed. You keep saying you'll change. I'm falling from grace. Come let me down. Oh, come let me down. If you're gonna take me out tonight, better look me dead in the eyes. If you're gonna kill me, do it on the dance floor. If you're gonna hang me out to dry, bury me under neon lights. If you're gonna kill me, do it on the dance floor. If you're gonna kill me, if you're gonna kill me, do it on the dance floor. I've been dancing with your demons. You can't hit me when I'm screaming. If you're gonna take me out tonight, better look me dead in the eyes. If you're gonna kill me, do it on the dance floor. If you're gonna hang me out to dry, bury me under neon lights. If you're gonna kill me, do it on the dance floor. You say all the right things. I'm walking on strings. Come cut me loose. Do it on the dance floor.
That was Dancefloor by Essy. We have one more track before my interview with Kitka. I absolutely love this next track. I've been listening to it on repeat the last few weeks. This track is created and performed by Afilani, an Italian artist who travels through time, recalling the sounds of the past with a new soul. This is Qualcosa e... Well, let's try that again. Qualcosa e Cambiato, translated means something is changed, by Afilani. Here we go.
se per strada gli ubriachi si aggrappano ancora ai lampioni. E Nevermore ha citato Bukowski, il vecchio beve un Marlin con Gatsby, a colazione da Tiffany whisky, DJ Verlaine che spara dischi. Qualcosa è cambiato, ma dentro di noi qualcosa è cambiato, ma solo dentro di noi. Qualcosa è cambiato, ma la città è ancora piena di un mucchio di stupide attrazioni. C'è Michelangelo che dorme per strada, il quarto stato a Guernica e Fontana, taglia la corda con la Mona Lisa, Gauguin che sposa Frida. Qualcosa è cambiato, ma dentro di noi qualcosa è cambiato, ma solo dentro di noi. Un jukebox che suonava nelle foreste del Vietnam, e un sacco di gente che al busso cantava e sognava la libertà. Qualcosa è cambiato anche se scriviamo ancora, e questo è sicuro che non cambierà mai. E come mura gli aggiriamo intorno, abbracciamo il mondo e dentro sentiamo l'anima sempre in fermento, salviamo contro vento. Qualcosa è cambiato, ma dentro di noi qualcosa è cambiato, ma solo dentro di noi qualcosa è cambiato, ma dentro di noi qualcosa è cambiato, ma solo dentro di noi.
All right, that was Forgive My Italian, Qualcosa è Cambiato. Something has changed by Alex Afilani. And now I have an interview lined up with the talented Frida and Fredrik from Sweden. They are an electronic pop duo from the northern parts of Sweden. They land filled of folklore, fires and fairy tales, a musical duo with each of their own unique sets of skills. Frida, born and raised in the 90s, an electronic wizard at heart, equipped with a vocal style not often, if ever, heard on the scene. And then there's her opposite, Fredrik, analog from the inside out, committed to the pit, a hardcore, old school kid, and puts balance to the band with his bass guitar sound. Welcome to Heartbeat Hero Radio, Kitka.
Hello, thank you.
Hey, man.
How you guys doing tonight?
Good, how
Good.
are you?
I am ready and fired up and looking forward to this interview. As Dwarfs also was really looking forward to this interview. Please tell me how your band got started.
Well, that is a funny question because we kind of, me and Frida didn't really know each other. We lived in the same city, but we kind of knew of each other, and we played in different bands back then. So we started this band in 2018, and we kind of started with like a mission statement that, hey, do you want to start a band with me? We should do our first show in Japan. That was like the first sentence that I wrote to Frida.
Yeah, you wrote it on Facebook. Like,
Yeah.
do you want to start a band and do you want to go to Japan? And I remember that I took a few days before answering, and then I was like, okay, let's do it.
Sure.
Very cool. And how did you get started? I mean, even before that, playing instruments. What was your first experience with instruments or singing? Where did that start?
Oh wow! For me, I started like at a very young age. Always liked like singing, and I remember I used to play my grandmother's and grandfather's piano like a lot. So I've always been like interested in music and played music. I didn't know what I was doing, but it's always something that's been like with me. And then I remember when I was like 13 or 14, I started to writing my own songs and lyrics and stuff. So I think it's always been like with me in some way. I've always enjoyed it.
Yeah.
And Frederick?
Yeah, same with me actually. I grew up in a household where there were no music, no one listened to albums or played any instruments. So I kind of like, and I was the older brother, so my job was to get the music in the house. I couldn't rely on an older sibling to provide inspiration. So I remember like the very first day I started playing bass, I it kind of came to me, damn, I have to start a band. I can't just sit here on my sofa, playing bass, which is fun, but I need to start a band. And ever since I've felt like the urge to be in a band, and that feeling kind of like exploded when we started Kitka, because I felt like I found like it's like me and Frida has walked parallel paths but never next to each other. So it feels like we're the same force that just happened to form a band together, which is really cool.
Yeah, I love working together with other people because that also always brings a new dimension to creating the music. I have a video clip for you about you guys. It's This Is Over You. Would you like to tell me a bit about the production of that track and how you got it filmed?
The production of it. Oh God, when did we start making it? Like, I think Over You was made in a kind of a short period of time, right? Like a few months. Because I remember we started to work on it, I think in January, and I think it was done, the finished track was done in like April or something. So it went kind of fast, I remember.
Yeah, and we shot the video at a school actually.
Yeah.
In like a what's it?
Yeah, like a gymnasium, like what's it called?
The big sport.
Gymnasium. That's correct.
Yeah, a sports hall. And actually, we had the idea for the video for quite some time.
Yeah.
And then we were looking for someone to film it, and we're like, who's gonna shoot this? And we found this girl, Mayan, and we started talking to her through Zoom because it was like Corona, so we couldn't meet. But we Zoomed a couple of times, and she was so chill, and she got the idea like completely. And then she lived with a girl who's like a dancer. So she said, she would be perfect for this video. And then she had a friend who's also a dancer, and we were like, okay, let's do this with you guys. And then we met up, and then we did it.
Yeah.
So that's basically it.
So the people dancing in the video, is that you guys or the dancers?
No, that's actually the dancers. But that was kind of one of the things. Like, I wonder if people gonna know, because we haven't been in any of the videos. Like, so that's kind of like it kind of, if you know who we are, you can see that's not Frida and Frederick, but it's still kind of like a mystery. Who are those people? It's just you can interpret that video how you like, but you have two characters, one is plus and one is minus, and then they interact all throughout. And there is a story behind the video. We have this script where you start off at a certain place, and you kind of like you can think of that video as like either a relationship or like opinions or conflict within yourself. You have two, the dark side and the light side or whatever. So that's kind of like how it evolved, and I'm really, really happy with the result.
Yeah,
and it was a fun
happy.
shoot as well.
Yeah.
It was really fun, like watching creative people do what they do best. Is like, me and Frida was like, we were doing lights and we're just laughing all day because it was so much fun.
Yeah, and the thing is with the dancers, we didn't tell them like, do this, do that. We just said like, try to interpret the song as you feel like.
Yeah.
And they were just so amazing. So watching them dance and watching them work was just like awesome, really.
All right. I think the listeners are really ready to see this video. I love the way you guys lighted it and the tone it sets. So let's watch the video. Here is Kitka with Over You.
Baby, we try in so many different ways. We used to talk for hours, sometimes days. But I still feel slowly fades away. It's just nothing. I love to speak about this days I know. That I gotta let you go away to another place. Clasp your hands together, say it to my face. Silence speaks so loud that I am lost run away. But I'm never looking back again. I guess it's okay, we can just be friends that don't feel well in this old-fashioned game. But I'm happy and I need to say
That was Over You by Kitka in the chat. Dodgy Dodo said he loves the mask. Hezzy loved the video and the music is great. And S-Dwarfs wondered what the plus and the minus would achieve altogether. I personally love the dancing in the track and the track itself. You've both been performing all over the world, from Sweden to Japan, even in New York, USA. Please tell me about some of your favorite shows.
Wow, that is hard to tell, but well, playing in Japan is like most people know, it's a surreal experience playing on stage and not having people clap between songs. and having complete silence. So you play a song and you end it, and there's just this eerie silence, and you go like, did I do something wrong? Even though we heard about that, cultural phenomenon. But and even at the end of the last song, we kind of like, we said like, arigato gozaimasu, which is thank you very much, and then people clapped. So we kind of realized we have to, communicate with the audience better, and actually let them know this is, you can clap now. So that whole I remember the very first show was very memorable because it was such a there was so many feelings.
Our first show ever.
Yeah.
What was the name of the place? It was
How do you communicate with the people there? Is it just English, or do you speak Japanese?
None.
Mostly some English, some Japanese, and then just like gestures. Like we would try to point, and to the technicians we were just speaking through like gestures, like microphone, my audio cables, but they were very attentive and good at what they were doing, so it was very seamlessly. But it was a fun experience. But I really remember that first show in Japan because it was our very first show. It was a country we'd never been in, and it was just such an experience to be there. So I'll never forget that show.
Yeah. And do you have performances planned for the summer? Hopefully things are opening up and you can perform live.
We had a lot of things lined up for 2020 that we postponed, and we kind of have under the, if you pull back the curtain a bit, we have a lot of things lined up, but we keep canceling them and postponing them. So we have, we are set to return to Japan. We have a tour booked there. We don't want to go out, go public with the dates yet because we don't want to, promote it and then go back and blah blah blah. So, but we have, more adventures to come.
Yeah, we do.
I pray you guys it's going to happen for you guys, and there's not going to be any COVID problems anymore. I created a remix of your track. I don't know if you heard it yet. I think you did.
We did.
I heard it today. It was really cool.
Thank you so much. So we're going to listen to it. This is Over You, the Heartbeat Hero remix by Kitka. Where'd I put it? Over here. Here we go.
We used to talk for hours, sometimes days. We used to talk
right, that was Over You, the Heartbeat Hero remix by Kitka, Frida, and Frederick. What are your plans? Thank you.
Awesome.
What are your plans for the future?
Our plans for the future.
Touring.
Yes.
That's why we started the band, actually.
Basically.
Are you going to also write new music, or?
Well, yeah.
Of course, yes.
We're always writing.
We're always writing new music. It's like a therapy for us. But, you know, really, when this Corona shit is over, just touring and getting able to see people and getting out there is our main mission, really.
Yeah.
Mhm.
We're both really into touring. That's all
Yes.
kind of like the mission statement I talked about. We want to tour as much as possible.
Mhm.
We've done some, like, after we did Japan, the first 5 shows we did there, we said, like, what do we do next? Let's try the other, you know, let's go west instead. Let's go to the US. And we, like, within 90 minutes, we had, like, things planned out. We should go to the East Coast. What if we fly to New York? And what if we go, you know, we rent a car and go northeast?
Our heads are always like...
And that's how the tour actually ended up.
Yeah.
So and then this happened. So we're like, you know, we want to hit the ground running. And that's like, because we're kind of born to move, I think.
I think so, yeah.
So touring is
Absolutely.
Touring's the main thing. All right, maybe you could tell me. I have a new track from your upcoming album, House of K, which releases January 24th, 2022. The track is called Loco. Could you tell us a bit about it?
So this track, what were you going to say?
Yeah, I was going to say we can tell a lot about it.
Oh,
but,
yeah.
Yeah, but you go ahead.
What do you want to... Okay, this track is like... If I may, it was one of the like worst tracks to produce. It was one of the hardest tracks to produce for some reasons, because there are so many like samples and sounds and voices and stuff. But it was also really fun. But it was one of the trickiest to produce. And then we knew this girl, this Japanese girl from Instagram. Her artist name is Black Kuro, and we thought that, you know, this track, it needs some kind of other voice than mine. It would be awesome to have like her singing on it.
Yeah.
So we just messaged her, and she was, you know, she liked the track. And so this is like a collaboration between her and us.
Yeah.
And it ended up really, really good. I'm really proud of the
when
track.
we heard when she sent her vocals and we added them to the track, and we had no idea what she sang, because we don't know Japanese.
Yeah.
So she sent us like a translation, and we kind of like, we had a Zoom meeting with her and told like, so the song is about this and this, but you can write whatever you want. Just make the feel, you know, interpret the feel of the song and just go nuts with the vocals, with the lyrics.
Yeah.
And like you said, it was a, you know, you're a musician as well, Daniel, and you know, you have a song that you know how it's supposed to sound. And it sounds like this now. How do we get there? And so me and Frida, together with our mixer Chris, really had to, like, you know, really work hard on it.
Yeah.
To get it where it's supposed to be.
But now it's like...
Yeah, and it has everything. It has, you know, people shouting and
dogs and
gunshots,
women screaming and synthesizers and live drums. We worked with a drummer called Pablo Wilton, so he's drumming, and then there are like Logic drums, and there's everything in this track.
There's even, if you listen carefully, there's even like a train station announcement in Japanese from one of the stations where we lived at when we were
very cool.
When we played in Japan. So there's a lot of samples and there's a lot of things going on. But Loco featuring Black Kuro.
All right, here we go. The worldwide premiere here on Heartbeat Hero Radio. This is Loco featuring Black Kuro by Kitka.
何かがちょっとおかしい。何かがちょっとおかしい。だけど気にしないね。怖い言ってられないから。何かがちょっと嬉しい。何かがちょっと悲しい。 怖い怖いどうせ誰も興味ない Hey, would you be my Tokyo? Listen to the scream. We are burning hard to a Bambi. Listen to the go. I hope that you get us some drinks. Listen to the go. Come on, come and take my offering. Eeny, meeny, money, mo. Getcha, tagga, bite, stop. Eeny, meeny, money, mo. Listen to the go. Suffering from real WTF FOMO. Listen to the scream. Loco, 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 loco. Wake up, it's a dream. Loco, loco, loco. Give me your brain and out of your mind. Go loco, loco. Go loco, loco now. Go loco, loco. Give me your brain and out of your mind. Go loco, loco. Go loco, loco now. Chill out, yo. 素晴らしいほど無意味なコンボいくさんのはちゃめちゃな負のループだってやんよこの残像記憶しておけば何かしらビンゴ1234不思議な模様1234君好きそうAll of my different is gone loco. I need to pretend that I'm not loco. 家族はどうかしてる友達みんなどうしたおかしくないうちおかしくないよ
That was Loco Loco featuring Black Burrow by Kitka. We got a shout out to DJ Johnny Boy, who is John Ori of synthpoplover.com. One last question for both of you. I'm so thankful you both came on the show and are going to play trivia with me later on. What are you both grateful for and what would you like to promote?
Oh, wow.
What are you grateful for?
I'm grateful for my hearing, that I'm able to hear music.
That's deep.
Yeah. That's you sometimes like you ask questions like, if you would cut off one of your arms, what would you cut off? Well, I would cut off my right arm because then I could still play bass with my left arm, But hearing, because I've been playing in bands for a lot of years and I still have my hearing, so I'm really grateful for that.
Mm-hmm.
But
yeah.
What about you?
Oh my God. I'm grateful for a lot of things, but I'm grateful for my creativity, I think, during these last 2 years. Despite everything being kind of fucked up, I still have the music and the drive to move forward when things are dark. And it feels like without that, I actually don't know where I'd been right now. So I don't know, that kind of light in the I think the core of it is the music, the making, so I'm really thankful that I have that, because without it, it would be really, really shitty.
Yeah, like a good radio transition to what you said, like what you want to promote. I would say like, yeah, sure, I want to promote our new album, House of K, January 24th. But still, I want to promote, if there are any people in this chat or watching this later that, kind of want to create music or want to create art or want to, whatever it is, write lyrics, just do it. Just make the thing.
Yes.
Yeah, don't hesitate. Don't, you don't have to play live. You don't have to even release the music. Just create, just paint that effing painting. Just go ahead and write that poem. Because playing music, you meet a lot of people like, that talk about it. Yeah, I always want to learn to play guitar. Like, yeah, you can still learn to play guitar. You can still, you don't have to learn it. Just play it. Just do it.
Yeah.
Just make the thing. So that's,
So just do it.
Yeah, I want to promote that.
Just do it. Very cool.
Yeah.
Well, thank you both for coming on the show. I'm excited to see you both later in the trivia. Just hang on there, and I'll talk to you guys a little bit later soon. Now I'm going to take a 35-minute break while you guys can enjoy the pre-recorded show. I will see you in the chat. Welcome to the pre-recorded show. Coming up, we have 2 new Robin Lights videos with Vector 7 and RoccoDestro, Lamborghini Midnight, Chris Keya, TELEGIMNASTIKA, and Ryan Ulifino. The synth-pop duo Lamborghini Midnight, they can throw you straight back to the 80s. This is Aliens by Lamborghini Midnight.
Captain, look!
Endless expanses, light years away, any place.
That was Aliens by Lamborghini Midnight. Next up, a track by RoccoDestro. He is the alter ego of an 80s child and Scottish producer with a deep love for all things 80s, especially the music. Hold on to your lug nuts. It's time for some Melon Wave here on Heartbeat Hero Radio. The CEO of Video, aka Robin Lights, has been crafting another wonderful retro video for us using the 1989 documentary of Sports Illustrated behind the scenes footage. Ooh la la, this is Neon City Blues by RoccoDestro. That was Neon City Blues by RoccoDestro. Bjørgen, who I played in the beginning of the show, is also a part of the Dutch band called the Daredevils, a bolt of From the Blue. Star Team Daredevils burst through the sound barrier, leaving a trail of confetti, empty glasses, and satisfaction. This is the Daredevils cover of Blinding Lights by The WEEKND.
Ooh, I'm blinded by the lights. No, I can't sleep until I feel your touch. And I said, ooh, I'm drowning in the night. Oh, when I'm like this, you're the one I trust. Try to call. I've been on my own for long enough. Maybe you can show me how to love. Baby, I'm going through withdrawals. You don't even have to do too much. You can turn me on with just a touch. Baby, I look around and see the city's cold and empty. No one's around to judge me.
That was the Daredevils cover of Blinding Lights by The WEEKND. Next up is TELEGIMNASTIKA. He's a Germany-based music artist called Stefan Berghoff. With a love for vintage knobs, he revives the euphoric 80s synthwave feeling with a twist of modern dance music, generic beats, and experimental synth lines. Call Me is the hot new single featuring incredible vocals by the very talented Jules. Call Me is available on Bandcamp, iTunes, Spotify, and more. This is Call Me by TELEGIMNASTIKA.
Oh, you think you have it all. Everything seems in control. But boy,
Next up is a drummer called Ryan Larigo Jones. You can find him on Instagram using the name Ryan Ulifino. His videos are super entertaining as he overlays his drum skills on top of electronic artist videos. I will be playing 3 short collabs of his, the first with Felonious Skunk Music, the second is with Ghost in the Loop _, and you can find the full video of Ghost in the Loop's track on YouTube. And the third is with Rushes, which I've played on the show on episode 36. Enjoy these awesome collabs with Ryan Ulifino. That was Ryan Ulfino, and now it's time for trivia, and I have a very cool trivia thing that goes with that. And where is it? There it is. Here we go. Trivia! Why am I not hearing it? Because I turned it off somehow. All right, some technical difficulties here at Heartbeat Hero Radio. It happens to the best of us. Let's see why I'm not hearing that. Here we go. The trivia intro theme. Here we go. Yes, it is time for the trivia, but first we're going to introduce all our guests. Our first trivia guest is from Ireland. He's a lover of all soundscapes and a producer of synthwave. He was with us behind the scenes on episode 35. Raise your hands in the air for Chris H, aka Helsinki Project. Our second guest is a synth pop and electro pop producer. He only just begun opening his vault of music since the 80s. Give it up for Maurice, aka Coolmowee. What up? And our next guest is from the Netherlands, formerly known as Cuisine Core. He joined us on episode 15 of Heartbeat Hero Radio. He has many secret projects, and he's also known for dodgy Dodo on Twitch. Welcome, my good friend Boss. Hey.
Hello.
And joining us again is the duo from Sweden. Clap your hands for Frida and Frederick of Kitka.
Hey guys.
Hey.
All right, so we're gonna do some. I want to do some promos for this show. So what I want to do is get some nice shots of you guys, you dancing. But I'm gonna put each one of you on the screen. We're gonna start with Kitka. If you could wait, let me just get. Let's see, this one. No, yeah, that's this one. There we go. Just do a little bit of dancing, like you're having a fun time, smoothing it out. Perfect. We're gonna go to the next one, Maurice. Maurice, you're up. It's time to start dancing. Shake it up to Heartbeat Hero Radio.
Dance.
And then we go to Dodgy Dodo. All right. Now, Helsinki Project, you are up. Shake it up for us. There we go. Yeah. Move it. All right. Very cool. Let's see. And then we got one shot of everybody on there. We're going to say Happy New Year at the same time. 1, 2, 3. Happy New Year! All right. Now, that's perfect. Let's see. We're going to talk to Chris, a.k.a. Helsinki Project. Let's put you on this screen here. And then we're going to switch it up to layout spotlight. So, Chris, if you talk, we're going to see you on the big screen.
Oh my God. Okay, let's do it.
All right. Turn this a little bit down so I can hear you very well. And how did you get started in this world of synthwave? Tell me.
How did I get started? Well, I've been making music for 20 years, but it was I made orchestral music and I made like trance music, like very dancey stuff. And it kind of got old and I wasn't really enjoying it so much. And I wasn't inspired by it anymore at all. And my brother introduced me, about a year and a half ago, my brother introduced me to Gunship. And then I realized people were making music with a sort of 80s sound to it, but it was current stuff. And then I thought, well, what else is done with this? And that was literally, I never heard of synthwave before I found Gunship. And then that just opened up a whole new world of music to me. So then I started looking up all these different artists and different songs and different things going on within them. And I was completely inspired by it. Now, at the time as well, I was, for the first time ever, like 20 years making music, I never studied any music theory or anything like that. It was just kind of playing by ear, hitting on keys, hoping it worked. Sometimes it did, sometimes it didn't. But once I started looking into some music theory, it just opened up a whole new world for me. And I was inspired by what I was hearing with the whole synthwave scene. And I just started making music within the whole electronic analog vibe with a sort of an 80s twinge to it. And I've been writing ever since. I just can't stop.
What kind of inspirations did you get from music theory? Did you look at YouTube videos or were you reading books? How did you get more into
YouTube videos? 90% was YouTube videos, just people showing different playing styles, chord progressions, working with their favorite scales and things like that. So once I started working within a scale, I didn't even know what a scale was. I honestly didn't. But then once I picked up a scale, I could work to a framework of what the mood of the track was going to be, and everything was just so much easier then. So there was a lot of ins and outs of chord progressions and stuff, working on them and developing them. And once I got that, the foundation of the track was that was the core of it. Once I had that, a lot of it came together quite quickly. And then I found I make probably 1, maybe 2 tracks a year up until 2021. And I've had 7 now for last year, and I have an EP that I'm working on now as well. So there's a lot of musicality in me now looking to come out. I just need more time at it, that's all.
So what's in store for your new EP? Because that was my next question. What's in store for the future for Helsinki Project?
There'll be a lot more music, but because I took 2021 as sort of a experimental year, because I actually began, because I was putting my music up on SoundCloud like I think a lot of people do. I'd put up 2 tracks, my first 2 tracks that I made in a synthwave genre mood. Put them up on SoundCloud as I did all my music. And within 3 weeks, 2 record labels got in touch saying, hey, I like that song. Can I sign it? So I did. I went along with that. I signed with the 2 labels. I rushed trying to get a sort of a persona out. Helsinki project didn't even exist. It was just Chris. I says, that's not very exciting. I didn't have a logo or anything. Nobody likes my face on a big picture. So I needed some sort of logo. So I went with that, and I went with a sort of they're kind of twinkly, light, happy sounds is the way I describe the music I've done till now. Then I did a Halloween track, which mixed it up completely. And I loved doing that. It was a lot harder and edgier. And 2022, I'll be going with that harder, edgier vibe. I'll eventually get to cyberpunk, but I'm not there yet. I have sort of an in-between cyberpunk synthwave sound. An EP, which I'll have out hopefully for the summer, will be a few tracks showing a development into that sort of darker, more futuristic, dystopian vibe, and away from the nostalgic vibe that I've kind of done for 2021.
All right, last question. What is your most underrated track?
I think it's Neon Highway. I'm really proud of that song, though it's not the most popular one. I just feel the chord progressions in it, the instruments used. I took a long time in post-production for the track. And yeah, I think I always thought that was going to be my most popular song. It's not, but for me personally, it's probably my favorite one to have worked on.
All right, this is Neon Highway by Helsinki Project. was Neon Highway by Helsinki Project, and the people in the chat were loving it. Bokanoid said, "Oh my, those sounds." Sharks Bay Music said, "So great," and Russell Nash Music said, "Love the ethereal synth pop." I think I read that wrong. All right, it's time for trivia warm-up round, the 2021 warm-up round. And first up is Maurice, a.k.a. Coolmowee. You are up first. Are you ready for your question, Maurice?
Yeah.
Yes.
Go
All
ahead.
right. Who won the Formula One championship of 2021? Was that A, Lewis Hamilton, B, Max Verstappen, or C, Michael Schumacher?
Oh, jeez. I didn't even watch it. I thought it was Hamilton.
Hamilton. Let me help you out a little bit. I believe it was a Dutch guy that won. The Dutch are the champion this year.
The stopper one you just said there.
There you go. That is correct. Let's see what you get when you get a correct question. There you go.
Yay!
All right. Next up is Chris, a.k.a. Helsinki Project. Are you ready for your question?
No.
All right. I'll help you out, so don't worry. Which of the following billionaires went to space in 2021? Was that A, Jeff Bezos, B, Mark Zuckerberg, or C, Elon Musk?
Elon Musk?
I don't think you want to pick that one.
Jeff Bezos.
Yes, that is correct. Here we go. I'm helping you out a lot, this guy. I thought these were easy questions, man.
I'm failing the warm-up round.
It is a warm-up round, so no points for this. Boss.
Yes.
You're ready for the question?
Yes.
Have you been to the cinema in 2021?
No.
Or viewed any movies from 2021?
Possibly.
Possibly. All right. Maybe you heard about this. Which of the following James Bond films was released in 2021 where Daniel Craig, it was his last movie as the title character? Was that A, Spectre, B, No Time to Die, or C, Skyfall?
I think there was No Time to Die.
That is correct. Yo!
Haven't seen it, but heard about it.
All right, you actually got one right, and it was correct, and the other ones had to help out, but that's no problem. Frida and Frederick of Kitka, are you guys ready?
Yes.
Yeah.
I have a good feeling about this. Which one of these famous couples did not break up in 2021? Was that A, Bill and Melinda Gates, B, Goldie Hawn and Kurt Russell, or C, Kim Kardashian and Kanye West? Which couple did not break up in 2021?
Goldie Hawn and
Goldie
Kurt
Hawn,
Russell.
yeah.
That is correct. That was the first warm-up round of trivia here on Heartbeat Hero Radio. We're going to talk to Maurice, a.k.a. Coolmowee. You got to talk, otherwise we can't hear you and can't see you. Did he? Is he?
Hello.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm back.
You scared me, man.
Oh, yeah.
Can
you hear me?
Yeah, we were lucky enough to have you on the Christmas episode Behind the Scenes. And for a brief moment on the show, Maurice, please tell the listeners about how you got started in your music career.
Yeah, sure. Well, I was one of those fortunate souls that grew up in a musical family. My mother was a music teacher, and she had all the instruments all over the basement floor. And she taught me piano. We did singing on Sunday night with the family. They bought me a drum set. I mean, I had the whole thing when I was 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, up to a teenager. That's how it all started. I guess I started, when I look back, I started writing music and composing lyrics when I was 15 or 16, something like that. And yeah, that's where it all started. Did lots of stuff after that, but it's started really nicely.
And what are you currently working on?
Currently, well, I just released a song yesterday and got another one in February. Still doing, I don't know, I think I was talking to you guys, it's synth pop, I guess, but it's sort of pop music with synthesizers. Doing that. I've got some more music coming up this year. I'm actually going to do some other work that isn't synth pop. I wrote a lot of music on piano when I was younger, and I'm going to do some more. I don't know how to describe it. Just singer songwriter sort of thing. Do some singing to some piano and some guitar. You guys are probably not interested in that at all in this group, but I'll do some of that stuff. And then I got some other things coming here and there. It'll be synth pop and sort of, yeah.
So I'm going to play a track, I Will Follow You. That's one of yours. That's the name of their track.
Yeah,
Can you please tell us a bit about it and the video?
Yeah, well, again, I should tell you, like a lot of these songs I wrote when I was like these synthwave songs, I wrote when I was like 17 or 18, 19 years old, and I recorded them, but I only had the intuition, the drive, the interest, the money, whatever, to actually start producing it now. Maybe the lockdown caused me to do that, but I Will Follow You is one of those from a long time ago, and is basically about, if you're going to go travel, you hope to have a partner with you, and you hope you're going to, be in agreement on where you go and love what you do. It's great. It's best to go traveling when somebody says, look, I'm going to come with you. I'll follow you. Let you lead the way and let's have fun. And that's kind of what it's about. Just a simple song about adventure in the world. The video, interesting. I hired somebody to help me with the video. This is 2 years ago. And I said, look, I want to make sure it's not all the old stuff. And the girl said she made a whole bunch of new stuff, but I just saw that you had some of it. So I don't know how. You tell me if any of it's new. Maybe it's all old. I don't know. Anyway, it's a 3D sort of world, just in the your synthwave world. Tried to have one video like that.
Very cool. Well, this is I Will Follow You featuring Nicole Carino by Coolmowee. Got a lot of positive feedback in the chat, and you guys are killing it with your tracks. All right, we're going to go to round one of trivia. We're going to start with Maurice again, and now we're going for points. So my dad passed away in November 2021, and my dad was an artist. So in honor of my dad, I have some art questions, some easy art questions. Coolmowee, in which city and country is the Louvre, an art museum, located?
Paris, France.
Let's see if that is correct. It is correct. That's 1 point for Maurice.
I want a team member like Kitka there. Yeah. Just in case.
You could bring people with you. I didn't say you couldn't bring anyone.
I'll join your team.
All right, Chris.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Here we go. Who painted the Mona Lisa? Was that A, Leonardo da Vinci, B, Jackson Pollock, or C, Andy Warhol?
Leonardo da Vinci, and I didn't even need help.
That is correct. That's 1 point for you. All right, you guys are well cultured with your art history. We're going to go to Boss. Boss.
Yes.
In what year was Vincent van Gogh born? Was that A, in 1853, B, 1985, or C, 2015?
I think I'm going to go for 1853.
There you go. Who said art history was difficult? All right, now we go to Kitka, Frida, and Frederick. In what country was Pablo Picasso born? A, Spain, B, Canada, or C, USA?
Hey, Spain.
Spain?
Yeah.
A, Spain. Is that correct? Of course it is! Because those are pretty easy questions. All right, it's time to talk to Boss from the Netherlands, formerly known as Cuisine Core. Let's have a chat with Boss. How you doing, man?
I'm doing fine. I had a week off from work, and I'm trying to make good on my New Year's resolution of finally doing something with my YouTube channel. So I spent most of my week animating, editing video, learning some new software, and in my spare time, I spent a lot of time gaming. So, yeah, it's been a relaxing but productive week.
What games you been playing?
All week I've been playing a lot of the Death Stranding Director's Cut.
Oh,
so
very cool.
Been delivering packages in a post-apocalyptic wasteland.
You're a post-apocalyptic
That one, yeah.
Mailman.
Yes.
Oh, your YouTube channel. Where can people find you on YouTube?
Well, under Dodgy Dodo, if you search for Dodgy Dodo and then Dodgy Dodo channel, you'll probably find it on like the second or the third hit.
It's pretty original.
Yeah. At this point in time, it's still like YouTube / something gibberish because I don't have the ability to give it a cool name yet. So more subscribers in the future, and I'll be able to do that.
So last time you were on the show, I asked you what your favorite Marvel movie was, and you said Captain America. Is that still your favorite, or has it changed?
I will have to change my answer on that because last time I said Captain America. I'm not entirely sure why, because at that point in time I forgot that Deadpool was also part of the Marvel universe.
Deadpool.
And I must say that Deadpool, and especially Deadpool 2, because I think the sequel was slightly better than the original. Well, that's definitely my favorite Marvel movie.
And
it's hilarious.
What movie are you most looking forward to for 2022?
For 2022, I think I'm mostly looking forward to a movie called The Northman.
Never heard of that.
I recently saw a trailer of that, and it's basically about a Viking going on a vengeance killing spree.
Oh, I've seen this. It looks really cool.
Oh yeah, the trailer looked really, really cool. I know that there's also some like Marvel and DC movies coming up, like Doctor Strange, Morbius, and the Batman and what. But I think I'm kind of burnt out on the whole superhero thing. So yeah, The Northman is definitely what I'm looking forward to.
Give me some Batman.
Viking violence.
That Viking violence sounds pretty good as well. What have you seen the Matrix 4 movie?
Nope, I haven't seen it yet.
Well, go on to the next question.
Yeah, cinemas closed right before it was released, and at this point in time, I don't think you can stream it yet here, like anywhere. And well, I haven't borrowed it from the internet yet. So, yeah.
So last show you were on, 3 words to describe you were weird, fat, and friendly. Would you still use that same description?
I think that still goes. Still pretty close. I'm still quite friendly. I've gotten a bit fatter over the last year, so yeah, that still counts.
I think I'd also use your 3 words for me. I like it.
I know weird is kind of subjective, so maybe I'll change it to friendly, fat, and quirky. But yeah.
I like weird, man. We're all weird,
Yeah,
right?
I'll keep it weird then.
We're all weird here.
I'm also like growing out my goatee and going for the whole Mad Professor look, so I'm trying to perfect that in the future.
So you picked a track for us to play tonight. Please tell us why you picked this track.
I picked Power Glove Hunters, and well, basically in the 80s, when I grew up, I was watching a lot of the horror slasher movies like Friday the 13th, Halloween, Nightmare on Elm Street, those kind of movies. And this song reminds me of that perfectly. Like it's a bit cheesy, it's catchy, but at the same time, it captures the tension and suspense of those movies perfectly. So yeah, that's why I like it.
All right, let's listen to
Very
it.
80s.
This is a video edit by the talented Nero77. It's pretty gory video, so if you have a weak stomach, I would advise you not to watch the video. The band is called Power Glove. They're from Melbourne, Australia, and they are 2 lawyers sent back from the streets of the future. Post-apocalyptic Los Angeles 2043. This is Hunters by Power Glove. Yes, that was Hunters by Power Glove. And this is round 2 of trivia. And we're going to start. Let's see. I have a question for all of you. Oh, that's afterwards. So we're going to start out with round 2 of trivia. And it's about Japan. We're going to start with Maurice. Maurice, true
Konnichiwa.
True or false, Japan has around 3,000 or more McDonald's restaurants?
False. False.
False is your answer. Let's see if that is correct. Oh, they have more than 3,000 restaurants, man. That's a lot.
I never saw one when I was there. Oh, well.
That's a lot. Chris, you're up next.
Yay.
What is the literal translation of the word sushi? Is that A, sour rice, B, raw fish on rice, or C, preserved fish on rice?
Raw fish on rice.
Preserved.
It is sour rice. All right, Boss, you're up next.
Yes.
Star Wars was inspired from which Japanese director? A, Satoshi Kon, B, Hayao Miyazaki, or C, Akira Kurosawa?
And what was the question, actually? Because just the first part.
Star Wars was inspired from which Japanese director?
Miyazaki.
Miyazaki. You guys are getting stumped on this one. It was
Terrible.
Akira Kurosawa.
We don't know our Japan.
All right, and last, I have the feeling you guys are going to get this one right. Frida and Frederick of Kitka, the city known for its this city is known for its temples, shrines, and ancient buildings. Was that A, Tokyo, B, Kyoto, or C, Osaka?
Kyoto.
Yay! You got that one right. All right, and we're going to go. I have a question for all of you. So I'm going to put you on the other screen. Layout, change, spotlight. There we go.
Kitka, the cool thing would have been to get that wrong, by the way, and join the wrong club. So, oh well. We feel way cooler.
Yeah.
It's a question for all of you. We'll start with Kitka. Sometimes I like to ask random questions. What was one of your first paying jobs? So both of you can give your own answers.
What was my first paying job?
I think I assembled lights, like, armatures, like, lamps and stuff. So I was alone in a warehouse, just going with a drill and a screwdriver and things, and bzz, bzz, bzz. And I did that for actually like 7 years alone in a warehouse all by myself.
Gee, did you enjoy it?
Yeah, it was nice actually. I had the time to think about stuff I wanted to do with the band.
Yeah, exactly.
It was just nice being alone, but thinking back to it, I will never do it again. But at the time, I was like, I like this. I was king of my castle then. I had this whole warehouse with where I run everything, but it was just by myself. Yeah, that's cool.
I remember I worked in high school a semester in sales, like marketing. I think I sold like women's underwear and some pills or something. I can't even remember. I was there for 3 months, but I got paid. So
if there's anyone want to buy any underwear, we
we know where to go. Boss, what was one of your first paying jobs?
My very first paid job, or that I consider to be an actual job, that was assembling medical equipment in a clean room.
Oh,
that was basically making packages that were meant to be used during heart transplants and such. So weird, but interesting.
Pretty
job.
important, I would say.
Well, yeah, it's important to be precise in that job. Indeed, they had a very strict QC.
Maurice, you're up next. What was one of your first paying jobs?
Well, keep it to the theme of this place. I was a traveling DJ.
Oh, nice.
I worked for I had worked for this guy who had records and tapes, and I'd go to different parties and I'd be the DJ for the party, for the weddings and the company parties and that sort of thing. So that was something I did when I was 17, 18 years old. Yeah.
And Chris, what was your first paying job?
It was a supermarket, grocery store, effort. It was like £1 an hour. I was part-time, so I pretty much came out with nothing at the end of the week. It was nice to I was 16, so just to have any money at all for myself was really cool, albeit only a few pounds. But I worked there for like 3 months. I was a kid. Everyone was much older than me. I didn't fit in. I didn't like it. But that's how you start out. Just.
Yeah, I think starting out, you always want a job that you really hate, so you know what you don't want to do.
Well, I certainly wasn't working with medical equipment. That really sounds like.
That's true. That's true.
But I was many stages off doing something like that.
I myself, I think I did paperwork, or we were picking fruit, not fruit, but the other thing.
Vegetables?
Vegetables. We were picking vegetables. Oh man, yeah. That was my question, and now we're gonna play some music. There we go. Next up is my request by my Patreon supporter Keith Atherton. Make sure and check out his Instagram at Mr. Keith Atherton. Vulta has been on Heartbeat Hero Radio, episode number 17. This Belgian speaks English and French, and he's a singer and grunter in a metal band. And next to that, he has his own solo project called Vulta, with over 500,000 plays on Spotify. His music is loved by many. This is Brute Force Commando by Vulta. right, that was Brute Force Commando by Vulta, and Laraman Light said if he listens to that in his car, it'll probably blow up. Now it's time for the final round of trivia. All right, the last round is about music. We're going to start with Maurice. Maurice, Prince introduced his iconic symbol on the cover of which single? Was it A, Never Gonna Give You Up, B, Holiday, or C, 1999?
It's got to be 1999.
Let's see if that's correct. It is.
I haven't heard his version of Holiday yet, so I'll have to watch for that.
All right, Chris, a.k.a. Helsinki Project, Paul McCartney and John Lennon wrote which Rolling Stones song? Was that A, I Want to Be Your Man, B, Please Don't Go, or C, Satisfaction?
I don't know.
Ooh.
Can I have them options again, please?
A, I Want to Be Your Man, B, Please Don't Go, or C, Satisfaction?
Please don't go. I did say at the beginning of this I was going to do awful, so I don't care.
I'm so thankful you're here, man. Boss, you're up next. What does Lady Gaga affectionately call her fans? Is that A, Gagas, B, Little Monsters, or C, Ladybugs?
I have no clue either.
Yes.
I go for B.
B. You guessed correctly. Hey. It is Little Monsters. And then we go to Frida and Frederick. You're tied with Maurice. But if you get this one right, you will have won the trivia. If you guys are still tied after this, you're going to go to the bonus round and have to duke it out. All right, Jared Leto is the frontman of which band? A, 30 Seconds to Mars, B, Nirvana, or C, Metallica?
A.
30 Seconds to Mars.
We have a winner. Congratulations. You can give your winning speech.
Well, it all started back when... No, we want to...
Thank you. Good competition.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to play one more track, and then we're going to say our goodbyes after this. Ghost is one of the latest hard-hitting dance and cry electro anthems from Friday Night Firefight. This is their first single since the release of their debut album, Invisible Kids, brought to you by Aztec Records. This is Ghost by Friday Night Firefight.
Living in my head for the longest time. I ain't eating, I ain't sleeping. I pretend I'm fine. I feel overtired and under it. And I've been hoping I ain't broken, I ain't losing it.
That was Ghost by Friday Night Fireflight. I want to say thank you to all of you for coming on the show. I would like to say my goodbyes and ask you all one last question. You can still play for the stay in the Google Meets if you like. If you're in the Twitch chat and you want to join in backstage, I will add the Google Meets link in the Twitch chat after this part. Kitka, what are you grateful for again? Or what would you like to promote again?
We want to promote our album.
Yeah.
Yeah, we worked so hard for this that it deserves every promotion spot it can have. So House of K, 11 songs drops on January 24th. It's rich with emotions. It's versatile. It's there's everything on it.
Yeah, we're super proud of it. So go check it out. It's on Spotify and iTunes, everywhere.
You
can find music.
You have everything from synthwave to there's a guy playing electric guitar with a bow on it, like a violin.
Yeah.
And there's live drums and there's everything.
There's everything.
We're really
Let's
proud
look
of
with
it.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And what are we grateful for? We're grateful for this.
Yeah.
That we got to meet you guys. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, this got
So-
our pulse.
Yeah.
So thank you for hanging out with us. It was really fun.
You too.
we need this, I think, as artists and creative people.
Thank you so much for coming on. We're going to go to Chris. Chris, what are we grateful for and what would you like to promote?
I'm grateful for everybody who's listened to my music. I really wasn't expecting much to come of me putting my music out. I just did it because why not? A lot of people listen to it and I get a lot of great feedback. So I'm grateful for everybody who's listened to the music and got in touch with me about it as well. It's lovely.
Thank you so much.
What I'd like to promote.
Yeah,
Nothing
promote,
to
man.
promote yet. We'll talk in the summer.
Okay, we'll do that. We'll pick a new date. Maurice, you're up next.
Yeah, I'm just grateful for friends I've met like you, Daniel, and other people. And, I just started this releasing a couple of years ago, so it's been great. Getting a good response from people about my music. I really like that. I do have what people have told me is my best song, came out last night, so check it out. It's called Life of a Robot, and it's got lots of messages in it for what's happening in our world today. Sounds like a children's song, but it's not. It's a serious commentary on North American politics.
Yeah, we're going to have a listen to that later in the show. So hang on for later in the show.
Oh,
We'll have a
okay.
listen to that.
Okay.
Thank you again, Maurice, for coming on. Boss, you're up next. What are you grateful for, and what would you like to promote?
Well, I'm grateful for my health and also grateful for the internet, because without it, well, in these corona times, we'd be all in a much darker place. And I would like to promote the future content on my YouTube channel, Dodgy Dodo.
Yeah.
I promise I'll upload something soon.
You're working on it. So there's something in the works, so it will be uploaded.
Yes, it is.
All right. Thank you guys for coming on the show. If you would like to join us now behind the scenes, I'm going to post the Google Meets link right now. So just hang on for a minute. Hold on. Let's add that link to the chat so you can join us and talk backstage. And maybe if you stay on long enough, I'll promote you a little bit, and we'll see where that goes. I posted the link, and now we're going to play another track. Mr. Creep is a guitarist born in 1981 in Italy. He is in love with the nostalgic warmth of electronic music from the 80s. Some of his musical influences are Arcade Summer and Mitch Murder. This is La Nota nei miei pensieri. Translated to English means The Note in My Thoughts by featuring Glenn Fox by Mr. Creep. Here we go.
Ci siamo incontrati un bel giorno, distratti dalla luna che riflette nel blu. Si confondono i passi, ma il vento mi sussurra che sei tu.
La Nota Nai Mai Penseri by Mr. Creep. Sorry if I screwed that up. Next is a cyberpunk track called Jack Morg, also by Mr. Creep. Here we go. Oh, that one crept up on me. That was Jack Morg by Mr. Creep. And in the Hangouts, we got Synth Pop Lover and Hesdy. I can't hear you guys, but I will talk to you later on. I'm going to take a 30-minute break and make a pizza. Please enjoy the pre-recorded show, and I will see you in the chat. Welcome to the pre-recorded show. Next up is Oceanide and Sharks Bay. Oceanide is James Canoe from Marseille, France, and Sharks Bay Music is a synthwave producer from Belgium. This is Dreamscape by Oceanide and Sharks Bay. That was Dreamscape by Oceanide and Sharks Bay. Next up is a team-up of Mr. the Kid and Demi K. Mr. the Kid is from Reno, Nevada, raised in a wonderful world of Nintendo, 80s sci-fi action movies, and classic synthesizers. Mr. the Kid had no choice but to combine these elements with his more modern production style. Demi K is a synthwave producer from Greece. His sound fuses mid-tempo rhythms with synth chords, and his melodic guitar solos add even more to the whole experience. This is Darkness by Mr. the Kid and Demi K.
I am the Lord of Darkness. I require the solace of the shadows and the dark of the night. Sunshine is my destroyer. All this shall change. Tonight, the sun sets forever. There shall never be another dawn.
That was Darkness by Mr. the Kid and Dimmy K from the Netherlands. He loves to play retro games and is very talented. Dutch synthwave producer Flo of Synth Street has a new retro track out. His friend Sicko was creating a game and this track used that for inspiration. This is Arcania by Synth Street. That was Arcania by Synth Street. Runaway Droid is from Helsinki, Finland. He creates synthwave and retro vibes for the love of 80s hit music with the occasional cyberpunk action. This is Brawl by Runaway Droid. That was Brawl by Runaway Droid. And next up is Coolmowee, who has been with us on the show tonight. He's also backstage chatting with the guys and girls. He just released a new track out. It's called This Is Life of a Robot by Coolmowee.
Life of a robot, it ain't easy. Life of a robot, we're so down. Life of a robot, poor Sophia. Life of a robot. It's time to engage in a new age. Let the revolution begin. Reprogramming of your nature so you can see the robots from within. Don't try to run, it's already begun. Behold the process of upgraded consciousness. Consciousness. I'm a robot with emotion. I'll be a hero with my plan. Come cool collective with a notion of the future and the end of man. Mortal heathens, proud and reckless, laws and religion held in vain. Now palpitation for the nation, life of a robot. Don't try to run, it's already begun. Behold the process of upgrading consciousness. Consciousness.
The robots are a very destructive adversary. Faith in our own military is lost. We must abandon our futile attempts to fight. A soulless new age is imminent.
Don't try to run, it's already begun. Behold the process of upgraded consciousness. Don't try to run, it's already begun. Behold the process of upgraded consciousness. God help us.
I will do my best to make the world a better place.
That was Life of a Robot by Coolmowee. We have collabed on many tracks. My buddy from the United States, my guitar hero and vocal talent, Larry Miller, aka Embers. We have a new track out called Dreaming of Yesterday. This is Dreaming of Yesterday by Embers and HeartBeatHero.
Rising off the lake, we breathe the mountain.
That was Dreaming of Yesterday by Embers and HeartBeatHero. Next up is Brian Clank Bennett. Has been producing electronic music for many years, starting out with Casio keyboards and cassettes via Pro Tracker on the Amiga. I also did on the Amiga. I started out there. To his current setup of analog synths and re-noise. Check out his Instagram at instagram.com/clank_Brian. This is Space Outer by Clank. That was Space Outer by Clank. Next up is a worldwide premiere here on Heartbeat Hero Radio. The release date of this track is February 11th, 2022. Typherion is a Toronto-based synth music project inspired by metal and 80s music. It's a mix mash of genres that goes incredibly dark and heavy and lighthearted, nostalgic and melancholy. The track I'm going to play is one of the songs on this EP, Typherion 2. This track is called Limb from Limb and is one of the darker songs on the EP. was Limb from Limb by Typherian. Next up is LV380. He's a synthwave musician and producer based in the California Bay Area. You can hear it's getting late tonight, man. I need to get these texts right. All right, his music blends cinematic elements with retro electronic sounds, and he is inspired by his love for film scores, metal music, and video game music from the 80s and the 90s. This is Hyperdrive 2079 by LV380. was Hyperdrive 2079 by LV380. The sound of Ghost Tech is inspired by cult movies from the 70s, 80s, and 90s, and vintage games as well. You can find him on Instagram at ghosttech.music off his EP Rerun Undead Volume 2. This is You, Me, and the Radio by Ghost Tech.
Welcome back. If you're just joining us, you're listening to Karin's Only live on Night Ride FM. Coming up next, a new track from Ghost Tech called You, Me, and the Radio.
Oh, yeah, that was You and Me and the Radio by Ghost Tech. And now I would like you to let you listen to some fragments of my new album. This is a promo for my new album coming out. It'll be out on February the 5th, 2020, but I'll tell you, 2022, but I'll tell you in the promo itself. Here we go. Hey everybody, my name is Daniel Barton, aka Heartbeat Hero. I want to promote my new album called Star Child, which will be available on the 5th of February 2022 at heartbeathero.bandcamp.com. The album art is a wonderful water paint drawing by the talented Polina. Now let me preview the tracks for you. The first track is very personal as it tells the story of a 10-year anniversary of losing our child. It's called Star Child. For the second track on the album, I have a tribute of the film series Rocky. It's like a new training montage soundtrack to work out to. It's called Synthwave Afterlife. And now we get some Blade Runner inspired synthwave. This track is called Fading Love. Let's go to the beach and enjoy some retro synthwave summer sounds. This is Hot Summer Vibes. Uplifting memories of retro synthwave with a powerful driving bass line. This is Synthwave Memory. A smooth ride with a build-up and a clean climax. This is Reflection in the Water. I made this track the night my father passed away, and his memory lives forever in me. This is Rising to the Spirit World. This final track is about me finding out my dad was very sick. He eventually passed away, and this song keeps me to stay strong. This is Push On.
Push on and keep on trying. Got no use to keep on crying. Even though my heart is breaking, I'm smiling while my hands are shaking. Keep on, never give up. Keep on trying. Keep on, never give up. Keep on trying. Keep on, never give up. Keep on trying. Keep on, never give up. Keep on trying.
Thank you so much for taking the time to listen to my preview. I hope you can purchase the album, which will be available on the 5th of February 2022 at heartbeathero.bandcamp.com. Thank you. Yes, and of course, I'm going to do a big release show, have some guests on, play some great tracks. And the next track just missed my Christmas special, but I wanted to play it for you guys. This is Snowy Banks by Thought Beings. That was Snowy Banks by Thought Beings. This next track is the last track for tonight on the show. We're going to go out with a bang. Hubert had a remix competition, and this was my entry for it. This is Le Reuder by Hubert, the Heartbeat Hero remix. That's it for the show today. If you'd enjoyed the show, please tell all your friends and family about it. I post recaps of the show on YouTube and Instagram. Please give us a thumbs up and make sure to subscribe for more videos of the podcast and my music. Thanks to all that came and watched the podcast live on twitch.tv/HeartBeatHero. I'm so thankful for all my listeners and guests on the show. Big thanks to all the artists that let me play their great tracks. Thanks to all the amazing people in the Twitch chat, and thank you to the people that listen, like, and share the show on SoundCloud. You can support the show by checking out Heartbeat Hero on Spotify, iTunes, Bandcamp, and SoundCloud. And like Jefferson Rift, Robin Lights, and Keith Atherton, you can also support Heartbeat Hero Radio by going to patreon.com/HeartbeatHero. My next show is February 5th, Saturday night, Paris time, and it will be a release party for my new album called Star Child. See you at the after party here, and have a great day, everybody.
Thanks for listening to Heartbeat Hero Radio. This episode was sponsored by Lit Gaming Arena. If you like video games or any other geek culture, check out the Lit Gaming Arena podcast. Season 3 is starting soon, and we have a lot of great stuff coming your way. This season, we will be relaunching our second podcast feed, Lit Gaming Arena Overdrive, which is supplementary to the LGA cast. It focuses on spoiler casts and actual reviews of the games we're playing. To find us, all you have to do is search for Lit Gaming Arena or go to lga.gg. And be sure you subscribe to both podcast feeds on your favorite podcast app, Lit Gaming Arena and Lit Gaming Arena Overdrive.